January, I was expecting my second child, and as I sat down to look at the year ahead with my husband, I could tell that 2013 would bring an all-new season of life. I had two main goals for my Pampered Chef business. One, to quit my full-time job. Darn it, I'm going to cry already. And two, to earn that Punta Cana incentive trip. The first step to making this happen was to build some boundaries with my hubby of when I could do shows, support my team, and still respect our family time. So you see, I'm this type A, shoot for the stars, don't mess with my goals type of girl. And so my husband knows me well, and that's why we decided to plan family first. Because if I was going to quit my full-time job by our vacation in July, I was going to have to double my show schedule. So working full-time and being very pregnant, it wasn't quite as simple as I'd hoped. And unexpectedly, our darling Emmeline joined our world almost 6 weeks early. So I thought my February goals were destroyed. There wasn't enough time to plan and execute that maternity leave that I had envisioned, and we weren't quite prepared for this baby. I was blown away with the support. My director, Brandy Robinson,
right here.
She took my show for the night Emmeline was born, giving me the sales on that show, and she helped me turn some of my others into catalogs or reschedules. Brandy was such an amazing blessing. She was my Pampered Chef calm in a crazy life storm. So taking leave early from my full-time job, it was tough. You know, I had a lot of catch-up, and I had this sweet, little, loud, needy preemie to take care of. And so when I missed my goals in both February and March for sales and recruiting, I was devastated, and I thought, you know, my Punta Cana dream might be over, and I might have to push back when I can quit my full-time job. In April, my upline team, and they held a retreat, and with the encouragement from my directors, Brandy and Tammy, I was able to join them and really reassess my goals for the year. The support and encouragement that I gained on that trip, I believe, gave me the energy to just do it. And so when I came home, I was pumped. Upon my return back to full-time work, juggling 2 kids in daycare, no sleep, a full show schedule that I'd never had before, and an intense desire for balance in my life, I decided it was time. This full-time job had to go. I returned to work and muddled through this crazy schedule for over 7 weeks, and I am so thankful I will never have to do that again. In June, then I held my 3rd annual Pampered Chef party, called it my VIP celebration, and it was a blast. I invited 150 guests over 2 dates, and I gave away my entire new season's collection as incentives and door prizes. At the celebration, I shared my goal of wanting to quit my full-time job. And at this point, my husband and I had decided that we'd pull the trigger when I had 6 shows on my calendar for both July and August, and I'd be 60 days out. At my celebration party, I booked 8 parties and met that goal. I was able to quit my full-time job on June 16th ahead of schedule. Woo! So now it's transition time, right? Stay-at-home mom is hard. I know a lot of you know that. So this is what I'd worked so hard for. And upon reassessing my goals once again, it looked like if I was going to make this Punta Cana dream happen, I was going to have to recruit. So that became my focus. I am very transparent at all of my shows. I share my story, I share my goals, and then I ask everyone to join my team. And guess what? They did. This past fall, my team exploded all over there. Yeah. It was a whirlwind, and when I realized that I was going to have enough points to earn this trip, I was filled with gratitude. I don't need a trip. It was just one of those SMART goals, right, that I thought I could attain. But when I looked back at that year, the trials, the change, the blessings, I could only be thankful for my husband, for my Brandy, and my team, and for my God who helped me keep it together. These are my inspirations. And when I look at my sweet girl sleeping in the middle of the day, or I take the time to read books, or make an unrushed dinner with my 4-year-old son, or just play Play-Doh with nowhere to go, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude because the Pampered Chef opportunity did that. I have a life that I could have dreamed of but never thought could be reality for me. So this year, my goals are to earn the top level incentive trip, to earn excellence in sales and recruiting, and to help at least 2 consultants become directors for themselves. And I know that my story is it's probably not like yours, but if I can offer you some advice, create some clear goals, write them down, over-communicate them, and then reassess them as you need to. Believe in yourself, and when you have a hard time doing that, make sure you have mentors in your life that can believe in you on your behalf. Make the decision now that you will not make excuses for yourself. And finally, examine your priorities with work, family, and self, and resolve that you're going to do your best in all those areas. I've had success with my Pampered Chef business, and I wish you the best for yours in 2014.